I hate you.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Green Legion Radio here on Fox Sports, the Gambler 102.5 FM, Philadelphia. We're brought to you by our friends at Hawks Nest and Low Profile today. Everybody, make sure you download the iHeartRadio app, rate, review, download, and subscribe to Green Legion Radio. Jensen, before we bring on our incredible guests, I have some business to go through, and then you and I are going to stand up and take our medals for the prop bet show. No. Platinum or whatever it is. Anything bet, whatever the top metallic element is, it's us. First, shout outs to everybody at the world famous Parrot Lounge in Fort Lauderdale. Joe, John, Christy, Rachel, Greg. Greg, you've been a Richard lately. But yeah, I got you. Let's see who else. Jade, happy that you are now working there. Erica and Brian and Hector. Thanks for dogging us on that Phillies spring training day up in Jupiter. Hector, you owe me a couple of shots. The Rock Bar in Scottsdale. Captain Mullet. Billy Ray Poserino still has the best hair in the business. The Boxer in Clearwater Beach, both locations north and south. And of course, all our friends with Dan and the factory workers over at Wrigley Nut Products. Everybody stateside, Surfside. That's our sponsor, our biggest one. If you haven't tried Surfside yet, for God's sake, wake up. You have to do it. Coming soon, Greater U.S. Health Action. You guys are going to love that one. Gerhardt's Appliances, Ashley Furniture, Cheerleaders Gentlemen's Club, Echelon Health and Fitness, located in both Voorhees and Audubon, New Jersey. And of course, EJ Mobile Cigar Lounge. I will give you the number to call or text EJ. And if you want a place or a truck or a mobile cigar lounge or a hookah lounge to come to you, call him, text him. If you just want to bust his balls, call or text him. He made the list a little while ago. But all right, first, we are broadcasting live from Hawks Nest Marina.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm going to be bringing JR. And it's okay. Don't worry.
She don't listen.
No, and you know what? I think she was a little nervous. She had a couple cocktails.
My heart's beating.
And again, I try to keep my eyes above neck level, and you do that again, I'm going to lose it. Come on. What do we call this location right here? This is the Marina Bar?
It's Sharky's.
Sharky's.
This is where we held several tournaments for
Gotcha. You guys have heard me rant and rave about fishing stories for numerous years since Joe Finelli, Chief, my man, the Stunt Dude, 31 Albemarle out of Avalon, New Jersey, housemate down there, laughed at me after I told the story, which was my father took me out, Ted Wills, pipe dream, out of Cape May. Captain Joe, who's also here, knows about that. I'll give proper introductions here in a second. I went out when I was 9, and I went out when I was 10. And I promise you, the equivalent level of vomit from both trips, could fill up a 5-gallon Goldberg's collapsible container. It's terrible. But,
Did you get over that? You still get sick?
We're looking right at bad radio, but I have a scopamine patch on, and we'll talk to that. It's a tease, but right now, John Jansen, stand up. I don't know, man. Whatever you want to do. Wait, hold on. What the hell? I didn't send you the link for StreamYard. We're running right now. You can connect the studio, right? Sam, could you send that to him real quick? All right, we'll do. All right, for too long. John Jansen and myself gave you, our listening audience, from our live show at the Parrot Lounge in Fort Lauderdale for the Super Bowl. We ran 40 minutes. We stopped the show, but an hour before that, we gave you 15 prop bets. 15. Jansen, do you remember what we actually hit out of the 12 or out of the 15? And I just gave it away. Thank you. We hit 12 out of 15. And 12. And 3 of those bets, Milton Williams, 2-1, anytime sack. Every time you remember listening to the commentators, they go, finally. He finally got through. A statue that could avoid Milton Williams. Hysterical. And then it was Seattle's tight end. I don't remember the name. Anytime touchdown. And that was $280 for a $100 bet. Go ahead. Well, yeah, that was a no-brainer. Cooper Kupp over 2.5 receptions in the entire game. Oh, sure. Well, it doesn't matter. We went 12 for 15. So everybody that said you guys don't know what you're talking about can kiss our collective ass. We nailed that thing. And if it wasn't for receiver New England help, Jansen.
How old are you?
Hold on. I think JR believes your voice is sexy and wants to compound on it. This show's going to get out of hand real quick.
It's going to take 3 days to get here, so you better book and travel.
Yeah. Well, you are welcome, sir. Anyway, if it wasn't for that last 40-yard reception, we would have had Cooper Kupp 14.5-1 as the leading receiver yards-wise during that game. And that would have, 40-yard nothing. If we would have hit that bet, you would have never heard the end of me. Ever. Oh, it was into the fourth quarter with 7 minutes left. Yes. Mac Collins, and Denver shut him down the week before. He was also coming off injury. So we're thinking, all right, no way. And the other side of Cooper Kupp was being guarded by probably the best cornerback in the league right now in Christian, right? So how would you not think that Cooper Kupp, who has already won a Super Bowl, who has already won an MVP, doesn't show up for this? Anyway.
But Matt Collins, you got to admit, he's the best dressed when he comes to games.
Well, I could also say Cam Newton and then start laughing my ass off.
Yeah, well, that's a goofy hat. It looks like Dr. Seuss. Yes. It's not best dressed, but it's original.
Black is the new orange? What is it?
Maybe he's from Alabama. Oh, too soon?
No, not too soon. Let's rip.
They all just want to be Joe Namath.
Yeah. That's right. Sorry, Jansen. We have a Jets fan here. And right. Sort of yeah.
She's Carolina, aren't you Carolina?
A little bit,
A little bit of everything.
All right, here we go again. Starting to go off the walls.
That's correct.
That's an accent.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Where'd you go? Me too. Yeah,
Hold on.
I'm a pirate.
JR,
Except for I'm a real pirate.
hold on.
I live
Ready?
in the islands.
JR.
I took it to another level.
No. Oh God. Don't worry. I'll take care of that. JR, just
Hey,
you.
what year?
Hold on. Hold on. Both of you. Kajate. Jansen. Good looking man. JR, good looking woman. Jansen, single. Don't know about this side. Maybe a 20-year difference. Jansen, I would go for it
I could
in every
probably
way.
have birthed you, son. It's unfortunate.
All right. What's unfortunate is we've already now in 11 of our 45 minutes. No, we can keep going. You guys, I am sitting at a table with Captain Joe Trainer, who I have known for over 20 years.
Correct.
Crazy, right?
Good or bad.
I didn't realize that.
Hold on. It's always bad when I'm part of that equation, so don't
It's
worry
good,
about it.
then it goes bad.
And you know what?
Or good, then good.
You know what? I probably never thanked you when you were in Avalon and I was still up there. I can't mute him in the studio. You son of a bitch.
They kicked you out? Or kicked
No.
you out?
So Joe and I,
I get that.
I don't even know if I'm going to be allowed back in the country tomorrow. So we'll figure that one later.
True story.
Joe and I have had a number of excellent fishing trips, but the part where I say I probably never thanked you, you offered me whenever I wanted, provided certain situations were accommodating, to come out and be part of the boat as a mate. I told you I didn't need to get on the rod. And I'm not qualified to be a mate on a boat, but I'm certainly qualified to entertain the hell out of everybody. So if you have a bad day, yeah, I got you. You're still coming in laughing. And it was just, it was a level of appreciation that I probably should have acknowledged before, but I will now. Thank you very much. So I have, and we're going to get to JR here in a moment, provided she doesn't keep playing around like she was. Talk about Joe, Captain Joe Trainer, owner of fishing vessel Low Profile. Just talk about how you went from wherever. How'd you become a fishing captain?
So Trey Ryan called me in 2003 or 4.
For anybody that doesn't know Trey Ryan, Over Under Adventures was up and down the East Coast, big fishing organization, good guy. And so that
I was fishing out of Fort Myers Beach in Key West, Florida. I was rotating back and forth, and I got this phone call from this guy Trey Ryan, and he just said, I need somebody in 3 days to come to Cat Island. You're gonna work for me full time. And I said, I had fished with him a couple times on his private boat. And I said, 3 days? He says, yeah, and you're gonna be there for 3 months, and then you're gonna go to New Jersey. That's the way Trey doesn't offer you the job. He tells you you're gonna take the job. So I was like, well, I need some more time. He's like, we're doing an ESPN show. I'm like, oh, good Lord. So, and then it just got off the wall, and then I wound up taking the job, and I flew here, and I landed, and I said, I just messed my whole life up.
Say what?
Because I landed on this place right behind you. The runway is right behind here.
Hold on. By the way, one of the things I love the most about this place is the private
You
runway.
ride your bike right across the
Right.
road.
Oh yeah, we said that the first night. We're like, oh my God, here we are.
He was dodging stray dogs.
So I landed here with
And
Trey,
land crabs.
and then walked down there, and I got to the marina, and I'm like, man, this is no Wi-Fi. There was nothing back then, and this place is always behind the times, and it always will be. But
It's good enough though.
I just said,
And you know why?
Well, that
Because
live.
we are live
Live.
on Fox Sports
Yeah.
Radio Philadelphia.
imagine 23 years ago.
No,
You want a newspaper?
no, I don't imagine it because that means I couldn't have pulled up porn on my phone.
Yeah.
Correct.
Dancing off the walls. Keep going.
So I I got here, we started fishing and all there. I was working for a guy named Pete Fisher. He's one of my best friends, and he's taught me kind of a ton about the business as well as Trey. But Pete taught me about the maintenance and behind this boat. And then after a week, you know, I met JR and then Randy, and then we just clicked. And then after a week, I said, "Man, I think I like this."
Yeah.
After saying I was going to cry.
After you lost
asleep.
your virginity, you said, "Hey, I kind of like this." Nice.
And it was
He
like,
grew some balls, a little hair.
and then I was kind of a little outmatched when Pete was like, "All right, put these wire lines out. We're wahoo fishing." And
What the hell's a wire line?
yeah,
It's kind of the most racist ski movie back in the day.
I didn't even know what a wire line was.
No, when they go through, I forget what the name was, but ski school versus the mountain emergency guys. Like, anyway, they're arguing. What is it? Yeah, Jansen. So continue.
So I was working for Pete. We had a couple good days and caught some wahoos and dolphins and then I didn't know what these wire lines were about. And then one time I was just reeling them in because we didn't get a bite on them.
You're in the embryonic stage.
So we went down this one point we called Dolphin Head, and we had a double header on the wire lines. And this was with a trolling lead, and I had a leader on and all these. So I was praying that these damn things would get off because I didn't know what the hell to do if we caught these monster damn wahoos. So I was scared to death. And thank God these two came unglued. And it was, you know, the 80 to 100 pounders that you catch here. And I was scared to death. So they came off, and I was like, thank you, dear Lord, for making these things disappear. Because if I had a leader at 80-pound wahoo and I didn't know what the hell I was doing at the age of 25, I was scared to death. So
Hold on, you look a little scared today when we pulled that 60 in, but that's all right. Keep going.
Okay. So, anyways, and then after 3 weeks, I'm like, man, this is I can dig this place. We were using a telephone booth with a pulling car, and it was just my place. And then Pete's just like, we catch a 30-pound dolphin. You know, I'm only 2 weeks in, and now he's just like, flip it in. I'm like, I'm taking pictures of it with a Colt. Remember the old Kodak snap thing?
Yeah.
So I'm taking pictures of it.
You're gonna get you by the Kodak kiss.
Yeah.
Kodak kiss. I don't remember the entire thing, but
And he's telling me to flip it in. I'm like, that's the biggest dolphin I've ever seen in my life. He's like, that's normal here. Just put them back out. I'm like,
Pete Fisher was the stronghold behind it.
so it was just cool how we all did that. And then ever since then, I'm like,
by the way, it's not for everybody. You have to have a certain disposition to be captain of a fishing boat. You have to have patience, which you showed immensely over the last 2 days with us. And you have to stay focused. And that is, first of all, personally, patience and my name rarely collide in the same sentence.
You didn't feel your blood pressure go down when you got here? Just your patience kind of.
No, the first person I met was you, and my blood pressure went immediately up. At eBay. You're welcome. Let's do this. Talk more about this.
Yeah.
When we come back from our first break, we're going to introduce JR, who runs Hawk's Nest here. And we are going to have some more fun. I'm going to let these two go for broke and talk about stories. I mean, you guys have known each other how many years? 20?
22.
At least.
Perfect. And we're going to do that right after this. Here's the deal. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. State Farm agent Dave Babuso is ready to help you combine home and auto in South Jersey and Pennsylvania. Call Dave today, 856-740-5012. That's 856-740-5012. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Average annual household purse savings are based on a 2019 national survey by State Farm. New policyholders reported savings by switch State Farm. Individual premiums by customer all have subject to State Farm underwriting requirements. John Jansen back in studio. Captain Joe Trainer, JR, who just puffed up again. You got to quit it. And Quibby hosting here, Great Legion Radio on Fox Sports, The Gambler. More fishing stuff when we come back right after this. How much time? 5. Excellent.
Oh, right on that.
And everybody can take a break, walk up, stretch.
That was fun.
Come on. Wait till all of it falls on you.
It's not
You got this, right?
we should have practiced some stories.
No.
I'm like, I
No.
don't remember stories.
No. The whole part of this is to
Hey, Jess,
just start talking and then start remembering.
so is this being videoed? Like people can
Yeah,
see
we're
us?
on YouTube right now, live.
People can see us. Like,
Yeah, which is why you put your hair back, put this cute outfit on, and you keep touching yourself,
Hey,
which
Jess.
is really getting on my nerves.
Jess, so when we ask for a beer, is he allowed to hand us one?
Ooh.
This is my son. Yeah.
Sorry. What's your name? Yes. Craig. Everybody else can quit.
Why don't you stick
You
around?
keep asking about the alcohol. If we were at home, we would have Surfside and Stateside vodka lined up like your conch shells. So, no, don't worry.
Why don't you put the cooler between you two?
Our video on YouTube is not part of Fox.
Okay,
So we can do whatever we want on video.
gotcha.
Hell, I could stand up and drop trow and I wouldn't get in trouble with the FCC.
Is
I say shit one time, I get a fucking letter.
Is it only live or is it?
It's on live right now and everybody's hearing exactly what I just said to you.
No.
It is. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter right now. So,
My goodness.
yeah, but everybody that listens to this show for any length of time knows how. All
Hey,
right.
Jess, give me a beer.
Yes. Where have you been all my life?
Those aren't twists.
Was that?
They're not twists.
There it is.
You know what the Bud Lights seem like twisted.
Somewhere, I think we had a case of non-twist, and I think we had a case of twist.
How you doing, Jess? You can join us over here. I don't have another headset or microphone, but
No, I'm good.
the other idiots go back to the house. Joe,
Yep.
I want to talk actually about how we caught fish yesterday.
No, we didn't catch anything after that.
Well, no, here we go.
Oh, one yellow.
What I'm trying to accomplish on this is you got to come down and you got to fish more than a day.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
You can't come here for a day. It's all travels.
Yeah, well, that alone, but I would even suggesting when you're up in Avalon. Don't fish for one day.
So who's the dude
Don't
that
fish for
graduated
one
from
day, fish for
ECU?
2.
Who's the dude that graduated from ECU?
What's that?
We graduated from the same college.
It's awesome.
Who is that?
My producer,
He's up in Jersey.
partner, and he's in Ballykinwood, Pennsylvania. And he's
Yeah,
listening to you talk about him right
You
now.
have no idea. ECU is like.
Jansen is one of my favorite humans because he also puts up with me.
We got 2 wins.
Is that the Tasmanian devil on your arm? Is that what that is?
I'm sorry?
Is that the Tasmanian
Yeah.
devil on your arm?
Kind of a fool.
I wonder, do you ever Chicken Joe?
How's that for a little bit of fun? Visit TrustHartford.com today. The Hartford, your protection is power.
Hey, Jess.
How much time?
We got 45 seconds.
Oh, all right, coming in. All right, love it.
True color.
How long?
Why didn't you
Got
bring
it.
this guy?
Yo, You could retract that fucking statement real quick.
I was like, that's not fair. It's not fair.
Yo,
You lost
you
that.
are getting no fucking sympathy over here, bro. We gotta let it go.
I just want to hear the end. But yet so bad.
That's true.
Sounds like a serial rapist. Everybody, Green Legion Radio's broadcast of.
That kid needs to come down here.
Right? Green Legion Radio on Fox Sports. The Gambler, 102.5 FM. Jansen, nice call right there. Good pull. Good pull. You are quite welcome. I was wondering where it was going, whether it was a kidnapping waiting to happen or something emulating our overnight reef fishing. So when we took our first break, Joe was telling his story, and now I would like to introduce as well JR, who runs Hawk's Nest. I would love the two of you to just have a conversation first. Tell everybody what you do, tell everybody about Hawk's Nest, and then talk about the two of you working together in that absolute crap show for as long as it's been.
It is.
Yeah, right. I'll try not to ramble. Facts are just sold everything, grabbed the dog, moved to an island, started running a resort, 10 rooms, airstrip, 28 slip marina. I was a pier rat in Oak Island, North Carolina.
You were a pier rat.
I was a pier rat.
Is that like a bottle rat at a nightclub?
I was fishing with all the veterans, and my husband used to get pretty pissed that I was out there for hours on end. He grabbed a surfboard to kind of hang out in the salt water, and we were trying to figure out somewhere to live the salt life, so ended up here.
Nice.
We came, actually, you know what? We came here in 99 during the Y2K. Everybody was burying their gold and their cash, and we came here on
End of the world's coming.
right?
But we found a Twinkie factory.
That's where it is, yeah. Came here and never left.
What was that city name, Justin?
Which name?
When on Family Guy, where where Y2K hit and they finally found the Twinkie factory?
I'll look it up.
Continue, please.
That's it. That's my story.
All right, excellent.
Pretty much.
All right. When the two of you met,
He
from
was riding the couch.
was he?
Yeah.
He was couch surfing.
Yeah.
That a girl.
I'm messing with you.
No, it's okay.
No,
True
I,
story.
no, I can
Well,
remember.
I'm sorry.
I can remember Captain Pete trying to get him to clean the snapper. You all caught so many snapper deep dropping. It's one of my first memories.
First of all,
I walked
ready?
in and he's riding the couch.
You can't
6 beers in.
you can't give me layups like snapper and deep dropping.
Jesus Christ.
Jansen, don't.
You better be glad I'm used to locker room talk.
Well, hold on. We can get into that
No.
later. No, not that though. I have been here before,
Mhm.
and it was 2007.
Okay.
And I think you may have been there or here at that
Absolutely.
time.
I was here in 2000. Yeah.
How would she not be?
Yeah. That's all I know.
Well, you said how many years since you've been here?
It's my 26th season.
Tough time holding down a job, huh?
I'm glad. Grateful.
It's stressful here.
It
Okay,
is stressful.
so
Making it work on the island.
quick story. Once again, Scopamine patch. Joe Finelli, my housemate, 2003 Avalon. I told you how I was sick as a dog on the pipe dream when I was 9 and 10. I said, no mas, no mas, no effing way. Can't do it anymore. Happy to fish freshwater, but you know, it's sorry, Bill Dance. I just don't find it that exciting. 2003, my housemate, we're on the bay. You know all about Joe Finelli. One of the best human beings. Joe, Chief, Lorena, excellent people. He's got a 31 album art called the Stamdoof, and they're coming in the first weekend. We're all getting to know each other that didn't know each other, and I see all the fishing equipment he's loading up, and I'm like, son of a bitch. Because me quitting deep sea fishing wasn't because I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it because I was sick.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I would
You gotta
love.
let 'em have it.
It was right then and there. I said, I want to come with you. He goes, why not? I'm like, I get violently ill. I have no sea legs. He goes, when was the last time you were out? I'm like, when I was 10. He goes, things have changed, just so you know. We made a bet, $500. We go out after he puts the patch on me. If I get sick, he gives me $500 and we turn immediately around. We don't. I give him $500 and pay for half the gas.
Ooh, bad bet.
Mm-mm. I
I
believed him.
throw up.
I believed him. Yeah, right. I should have stuck my finger down my throat. And JR, we won't get into that, but that was a little funny, right?
A little bit.
And that literally changed my world. I love blue water, white sand, and I love fishing, but I was relegated to freshwater. No mas, all over the place. That's when you and I meet through Trey. And real quick, before you two get into your stories, man, Joe and I did massive damage in February of 2010.
Oh, Lord.
The Atlantic sail run down the East Coast.
Okay.
We're a mile and a half, and the boat was docked in Port of Miami, right?
Yeah, right
or
by
New
the-
River, right there.
Right by the basketball.
Yeah, right by the American Airlines.
City Marina, I believe.
And only had to go out a mile and a half. And first, that was my first kite fishing experience, which is wild. And how many did we raise? It was 24, 25.
No, this is, I think they were in by water.
Yeah, we left. We were outfished. I think it might have been 24 to 26. Say 25. It sounds like a round number, but we also landed, I think, 17 of the 25, and we were beat. But here we go. We doubled up, and while he is trying to maneuver the boat so that
I got kites up in there.
yeah, hold on, Prince, like, yo, man, playing chess, not checkers. I'd have been like this. Cut that. That kite's gone. But you drifted out further on the shelf, and if you remember, still had lines in the water while those two sails were just being released. Mahi, boom, nails it. Not big, 10 pound, kind of a chicken. And then about a 15-pound wahoo nails the other mahi.
Go on. Let's go on.
Guess what? Yep, time to go. And that's what we did. And we're going to talk more about this fishing trip in a moment. But
I'll touch base with that real quick. It was like kind of something that Trey was like, oh, we're going to get business in Miami that year. That's one thing that I'll give credit. Trey was always like, you're going to go here. And I'm like, well, I never kite fished before. He said, you'll figure it out. That's the way Trey's personality is. And you know Trey too.
that's
So
so
I'm like-
funny.
So he's just like, figure it out how to get live bait, how to do this. And I'm like, okay.
Hey,
Trey said, I'll figure it out. I'll
honestly-
figure it out.
Honestly, that is art.
Yeah, no,
It's
good.
not
We had,
easy.
we had Vinny Delgado as the mate that day.
Mhm.
And he's a great friend of mine, and he comes through here, passes through here every year, and he's just an awesome fisherman, good friend.
So now the two of you meet, and you're coming down here on a regular. All right. I need to know a fun story. Do you fish, JR?
Yes, absolutely. But I have the same issue you do.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
I have about 20 of them in my backpack if you need one. You can also borrow 20.
No, I just wait for a good weather day usually. You know, I can pick or choose.
Best fishing trip you have ever been on?
Oh, the first with Grander.
It's always the
Rich-
first.
Wait, really?
Yes. With Rich Bear.
Yeah, shark bite. He's an
Yes.
awesome
Well,
dude.
it was with
Shark
Grander.
bite.
He was
Ooh,
on
ha, ha.
He was on a boat called Grander.
Yeah,
Ah,
and that's
man.
from Montauk. Yeah.
Yeah. It was wonderful. I got so sick, but it didn't matter.
When you said
It was
Grant,
better. I can remember getting off that boat with my husband and my late husband, and it was completely. I told him this is better than the day we got married. I told him that, and I was puking.
well, no, here we go. So far, two things. He's pissed off that I'm a pure rat, and this is better than when we got married. Yeah, JR. Yeah, awesome.
It was a memory. I got good pictures.
When you said Grander, I immediately went, son of a bitch, you caught 1,000 pounds?
no, that's a dream.
Your best fishing trip down here and Avalon.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
So down here, I guess, so I guess all these Florida guys ruined it for us for the dredge fishing, because we used to be able to fish with 200-pound down here, and now they made us dredge fish 15 years ago. They all made us better fishermen, but it was just funny. We used to be able to fish with 200-pound down here and 50s and lock them up and J-hook fish. And now it's all changed. When they came here and they put the wood to me one year, and I said, well, I'm calling back next year and we'll start dredge fishing. Yeah. So I think Ricky Wheeler worked for me when I say worked for me, you really don't work for anybody, you work with each other. And I'll always say that it's a lot of work what we do here on a daily basis. So you got to work with each other. You don't work for anybody.
You know, there's always been a competition, especially when you get up into the Northeast, because most of the fishing boats are competing. The good ones are competing in both the white marlin and the MMA.
Yeah.
But when somebody has a problem, when somebody's out to sea, when somebody's boat is sinking, Realtor, Avalon, I can't remember his name.
The guy hit the bridge in Towns Inlet a couple years ago.
No, this is like 15 years ago, and their boat started to sink when they were at least past the 19 fathom. And at that,
Jamie's boat.
Jamie, yeah, Jamie Dillon.
Yeah.
And you know what? Guess what? You could be having the best fishing day ever. And if somebody has a problem out there, even if it's somebody you don't like, lines are in and you are full throttle, everybody. Full throttle. And that is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So
my best day here, I think Ricky and I caught we caught a triple slam. I think we had 16 or 17, and we ended early that day. And
Wahoo takes the mahi hook. Time to go.
It was just off the wall. We had a guy come in. They were jet lagged, so I think we finished at 2:00, and we caught I think 3 blues, like 5 or 6 whites, and 7 sails, and we were in by 2. We wanted to keep fishing. We were pissed.
Of course,
they were like, we need to go in with jet lag from flying in from California. It was son's graduation. And
did you stop by and get him some tampons?
I was mad as hell because Ricky and I could have put up a 25, 30 banger because we were just in a turn all day. And he'll tell you the same damn thing I'll tell you. It was
That's awesome.
And it was cool.
Jansen, your best fishing story.
Oh, son.
Hold on. What was from South Park? The same club that the adventure.
We gotta.
Have you ever been deep sea fishing? All right. Guess what? When I invite you to come the next time and you throw that bullcrap statement about me never taking you anywhere because you always say no, I will drill you about that. All right. So let's keep going here.
You need to get salty, honey.
Oh,
You can lick my wrists if you want. I guarantee there's salt content on there. All right, here we go. I'm going to make this a little bit more specific. But before we do this, got about 4 minutes before break. All right, this is my third time to Cat, and I have to say it is not the easiest place to get to, but it's also not the hardest giggity place to get to. No?
Come on, man.
No. I was trying.
It's all worth it in the end.
No.
Think about
No. This is where I'm going. Okay.
Yeah.
Any
We're just like it's the island.
the best fishing, the best backdrops are the places that are the harder to get to.
correct.
This place out here, and we're
You're
gonna.
talking about Saks. Or you talking about Cat Island?
There we go.
Well,
Hold on a second.
Commercial.
Is
now.
this? Yeah. Hold on a second. Is this because Jansen went to the same school as you did?
Yeah, she's awful.
No. Let's be honest. First of all right. We've been to Tropic Star. It's okay. No. Hold on. It's going to get a whole lot worse.
Sideways.
We've gone to Tropic Star and Pacific Fins numerous times on each. And trust me, getting here to Hawk's Nest is a hell of a lot easier. It's closer. You know what I love about the Bahamas? There's not going to be a single country island that's ever going to tell me their beaches are better. This water down here is amazing. The beaches are incredible. It's a nonstop flight from any major airport on the East Coast. And the exchange rate, they don't even bother. Buck for buck. Buck for buck. You don't have to think about it. But coming down here,
All worth it in the end.
it is. Not just, even if you don't fish, coming down to Hawk's Nest, it's just awesome. It is just a great backdrop. Beautiful. But the fishing here, because if we look back, and I got a little light issue, there's 18 boat slips in this marina.
28.
What I meant to say was 28. You should have stayed. There's only 28 boat slips here at Hawk's Nest Marina. All right. And how many are here now?
Yeah, it's intimate. Yeah.
We
have about 10.
first of all, you were trying to be intimate a little while ago, and we're going to avoid that. But
It's 10, 11.
the
but-
water's right outside.
Yeah, you can drop lines right outside the cut.
Right outside. And this place is not overfished in
Yeah.
any way. In any way.
You got the whole place to yourself.
It's not that I want the whole place to myself. I just want better chances of fishing. And we're going to get to that story when we come back from our next break, everybody. Echelon Health and Fitness, located in Voorhees, New Jersey, voted best gym in South Jersey 8 years in a row. Memberships starting at $8.99. Well, you guys, $8.99 per month. Family and locally owned. Over 100 group fitness and Thrive personal training sessions per week. MBSC Thrive personal training, considered the best group training in the country, and is exclusively offered in South Jersey at both Echelon Health and Fitness locations. Call 856-454-2976. That's 856-454-2976 for a free 30-day all-access pass, or go to Echelon HF. That is EchelonHFHealthFitness.com. Captain Joe Trainer, JR, Hawks Nest, Low Profile, Justin, DJ Phil, Ken,
What's up?
Kavanaugh's Head House, Kavanaugh's River Deck, Kavanaugh's Rittenhouse. 3 of my favorite places to go. One of my other favorite places to go is Delilah's, where Phil DJs. But PhillyKRock@gmail.com if you want to hire him for any outside DJ event. Green Legion Radio, Fox Sports Radio, 102.5 FM, Philadelphia. We'll be back right after this. Awesome. You got another fucked up song for us to hear on this one?
Oh,
Hey, you said clear. Yeah. All right. Well, then fix the dump button already. It's only been 2 years. Wait, you're not in the Gamble studio? Hold on a second. We're gonna call out JR for what the hell?
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. Moving the headset for a second. We'll be back. Guys are doing great. This is exactly what we're looking for.
What's this, 5 minute?
3:20 and now probably 2:45.
I'm getting shit from my boyfriend about the whole sex thing.
Who? Jansen's already calling you? I didn't even give him your number.
Jesus. That's not good.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you being a little flirty, huh?
Was I?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, no, don't say that.
May I help? Blame?
Yeah, my daddy's watching.
Blame me.
Yeah, it is.
Yes,
How do you know?
because he said it. Cool
All right, we're
Shay's
getting up there.
Is it Cool Shay's daughter?
We definitely have at least 5,000 listening right now.
5,000?
Yeah.
Oh, can they hear us?
Ooh, when we come back.
Okay.
When we come back. Great segue. You know what I do. And the difference is I'm really catering to fans in a certain geographic location in the world. Can do this. They don't have to be a fan of anything other than fishing. We talk about when you move the boat to San Sal, and that there is flights from Toronto and well, Paris isn't. I guarantee nobody in Paris is listening to this right now, but talking up. And once again, give contact info. We got to do that. We're not going to finish this with this segment. We might go one more, which would be another 20 minutes. Which would be all advertised. All advertised.
It's all good. Seems
And you guys are doing excellent.
this is great.
You say something about me being a good girl. So now you gotta drag it out. So I just got myself. See?
Jared, once again, blame anything on me.
He's pissed.
Tell your boyfriend I said, hey,
He's so mad right now.
sex sells, be a little flirty. Tell him I said so. All right.
What he's mad about is when he says, I need to get you out.
Clean.
Yeah.
I still smell like a foot.
Yeah, you're gonna have fun hooking up those fish.
Oh,
Said
He's like,
that.
are you talking about sex? No, he's
Hold on.
that dude's- yeah.
I just need it right now.
I'm saying that.
I am not doing this. I'm only doing this for you, Joe.
Somebody asked Jansen how much time. Just,
Okay.
yeah, go, Joe.
What's this
Jansen, how much time? No.
How much?
Ask him on the radio.
Yeah, on the radio.
Hey, he can't hear me.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's right. I knocked you guys down.
So loud, I can't even hear.
Jansen, how much time? Oh, all right.
Please.
Excellent. All right, you guys are back up.
You gonna have this stupid song again?
What is that one song? with
Hey,
Fish
don't.
On?
I don't feel like listening to
There's like a
fucking
song-
hootie.
There's a
God,
song.
that was weird.
There's a song that says "Fish On."
Hey.
You make me. Yeah, I know. We're fishing in.
You know what?
Water. You're fishing in the bass pond.
Just so I can piss off Flyers fans, play Chelsea Dagger by the Fratellis.
My dad is watching this.
All right. What?
Did you tell everybody? It's cool.
All right, that's
My
better.
dad's like, what's up with the shades, girl?
You think, so they don't
Got it.
recognize me.
Uh-oh. By the way, she's no longer allowed to flirt with you. She got in trouble.
No, that's not true. I got in trouble for
Are you
saying
still allowed to
the
flirt?
SEX word.
Sam, how we doing?
Is there a picture?
Everything good? Excellent. Excellent. We are good all over the place. All right.
Yeah.
You're fired.
Phil, find your stuff.
What happened? The quintessential fishing song.
Oh, honey.
Boat song. I thought it was going to be we're on a boat.
What is that?
Boats and
Hold on a second. Green Legion Radio, Fox Sports, The Gambler, 102.5 FM, broadcasting live from Hawks Nest Marina on Cat Island in the Bahamas. 2 songs you just introed, Jansen, back to back. I'm going to take you to a special place. Again, sounds like a kidnapping waiting to happen, man. Come on, I don't want a letter. It's I can't with you, man. You know what? Do me a favor. Play Hootie and the Blowfish on the way back, all right?
It just sounds like he's a walking Netflix documentary of
It's really
fishing in the dark, and then I'm gonna take you in the woods. That seems odd.
Yeah, hey. Bury you enough that
All
the
right,
dogs
Jansen,
can't smell
I
you.
don't know you, but it's odd.
Yes. Hold on. Finally have somebody on my side here. Yeah, love it. All right, so
This is a special place.
let us talk about this trip because it is something that people need to know.
I haven't heard the fishing stories yet.
Okay, well, fishing is called fishing because it's not called catching. And you can have the greatest conditions for fishing and catch nothing. You could have the worst conditions for fishing and roll in at 1 o'clock because your arms are frozen solid and hanging by a thread. We had a good day of fishing yesterday. Action, it tapered off. The fish we were catching weren't, well, we had tuna, we had wahoo.
Excellent barracuda fishing.
I didn't want to say it.
It was very good. Yeah, no, it's good.
But here we go.
Shallow.
All right. Everybody.
I'm always shallow. I fish shallow more.
It seems shallow and pedantic.
Nope.
When petarded, the episode Family Guy petarded. So we stay out all night last night. Thomas and I.
Deep drop, right?
Again, we told you.
Man, you live here, you don't even know what the hell you
What
catch
were
at
you
night.
doing?
Yellowtail. Good Lord.
And we had some fun there. We were
It's almost
hoping.
hunting season.
It's
Like
okay.
maybe you're trying to early hunt.
This is what I thought. We were hoping for maybe a mutton or 2, a little bigger, but that's fine. We caught a lot of fish. Action was still quite not where we had hoped to be on this fishing trip. And then
It's not
we
quite
wake
that
up and Captain Joe Trainer of the Low Profile says, you know what? I'm giving up half of what I am going to earn, and I'm running to another island, burning a crap load of fuel to make sure.
Okay, can I interrupt?
No,
That's
hold
I'm
on.
going to interrupt anyway because I'm boss lady. So this is what you do.
Interesting.
This is what you do here. This is the attraction. Is you can
Really?
run-
I thought it was just you.
and not at all. It's the you can run, you can catch, and you can come back.
Oh, and you know what? You're right. And
Yes.
he knows. We've been
It's a circuit.
all of
It's a
them. The islands. Been to a lot of them from here down the southeast.
Mhm.
But it takes somebody with an incredible moral, ethical, and integral level of professionalism to say, you know what, we can stay here, puddle around with the same stuff we did yesterday, which wasn't bad. It wasn't. There was action.
Yeah, it's not what I
but we all wake up and we are
Yes, it's
30 miles,
Joe's blood.
away from this island. And I even gave Joe a little crap around what, 10 o'clock, 11?
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Let's go home.
10 o'clock.
Last
10
week.
o'clock this morning.
Well,
It
and
was
by
not a good 15 minutes for me.
yeah, and by the way,
Really?
him, and him were all in my all up on my grill. But here we go. Joe, Captain Joe, trainer of the low profile here at Hawks Nest Marina, says, "Dude, don't worry about it. I got it. We still had 3 hours." Son of a bitch. We had some of the best fishing in those 3 hours today before we came back for this radio show. 2 wahoo for 2 people that have never caught a wahoo, which is kind of, that's the trophy.
Absolutely.
All right, a massive yellowfin for this area.
Yeah.
I mean, you want big yellowfin that are going to cut in
Big
half.
in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a caveman.
Yeah, we got a big one.
Well,
Yeah,
big
we
one.
caught everything today.
Awesome. And by the way,
And that's
Justin Miller, my nephew. What's your Instagram account?
90s kid for life. 90s kid for life.
90s Kids for Life.
Kid,
He needs
kid.
help.
Singular.
Single 90s Kid for Life.
Thank you.
90s Kid for Life. He needs help, everybody. Would you please go subscribe or to his Instagram?
Uncle's plugging.
He
I
needs
should
no
plug
help.
him.
He has
He needs help.
3.8 million followers.
Million?
Million.
Oh my goodness.
And some of my favorite part of my fishing life was introducing you.
The deep
To
sea
it.
fishing. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what
Justin's family, you go to any house on his father's side of the family, and it looks like a dead zoo. It's
Oh,
animal heads
Yeah.
everywhere.
Okay, kids. So
But he wasn't into fishing, and then 2018, great story. We're not going to get to it now because we're highlighting here. But
2006 is when we first started.
anyway,
So have you done that before? Call
But here we go.
Wages?
here we go. Talking about today, and in 3 hours, all hell broke loose. He catches like what 50 plus on that yellow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Nice one.
And we still had a couple kudas, but then out of nowhere, a large mahi school. And when I say large, I mean the mahi are at least 30 pounds
Yeah,
each.
no, nice ones.
And we had a 4-bagger. All of us on the line at the same time. And
Heaven.
as a result of him and his mate Thomas, all 4 of those sons of bitches got in the boat, which doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. So once again, thanks.
No, it's
Awesome.
funny. I called him this morning. I talked to Thomas, and he came up to me. I said, I got to do something tomorrow. I said, I ain't seeing.
You were stressing last night.
Well, I ain't seeing enough here.
Yeah.
It's any day.
But yeah, no, but it
It's
and you
enough.
could be
It's
dead
enough,
in volume, and then one day it just goes. And
But
we
I
had
think it'd be
a
the best.
front push through here
Yeah.
day before. Well,
Weird
that could
day.
immediately
It's been raining
change
every
fishing
day.
conditions. Anyway, sorry.
So I just told him, I said, I'm gonna make a maneuver. And Thomas, he just says, okay, like Thomas does. He just says yes. He listens.
You know what the best part about Thomas is?
Glad to be here.
He actually says yes or no, as opposed to you 3 D-bags.
Well, he doesn't.
Have they?
He just has faith in me. So we went over there, and then I think you came up on the bridge at like 10 o'clock, and we got to do something. And then he came up on the bridge 10 minutes early.
And I
said,
did that
"Let's go
because-
back to Cat Island."
Hold on.
Just everybody-
And Billy K. Rock was the one that led that charge. You want to say?
I don't know. I always have.
Here, here.
I'm confident in what I do every day. I always have been, and it's just like there's 9 innings in a Phillies game, right?
Mm.
So everybody, do you win the game in the first inning, or do you win the game in the 9th inning? I prefer the 9th inning.
And ready?
So
Not even a wink.
10 minutes.
He goes, dude, we still have fishing left. Calm down. And that doesn't work for me. I calm down, kiss my ass.
That's the
But-
beauty of cat
And you know what? Finding that out. And
Made our day in an hour. and a half.
you know what? And I told these guys, I don't think all three of them agree, but that 10 minutes of pure chaos with those mahi. And you know what? If they were chickens,
Lines everywhere.
yeah, you're playing
Yeah,
risk.
yeah.
If they were chickens, if they were 10 pounds, if they were 15 pounds, be like, "Oh, dude, this is annoying." But two of them were bulls,
Yeah.
got to be 40 plus,
Yeah.
and the other two were at
eye.
least
Was there
30.
something floating?
Yeah, I found a
Yeah, my liver.
piece of barrel on
Yeah,
a weed line.
that's where it's at.
Did you?
But they usually
That's
hang
where
on
it's
there,
at.
yeah. And
It's
then
all about the eyes.
We
when
get-
I- when I
It's
went
all about his
back,
eyes.
I thought it was all about the base. At that
Captain's
base.
eyes.
I got beautiful eyes.
So honestly,
When
I
you
was going to
see the
commend
light.
you on your clothing choice because it just highlights it, makes them pop, baby. All right, Jansen. Yo, hold on a second. If you're going to question my music knowledge and or appreciation, no. You're fired.
What was floating?
Hold on. All right, we gotta take another break. And you know what, Jansen, we're gonna come back for one more. Is that cool with you? All right.
It's over.
No,
Nah,
it's just starting.
only just begun.
So, and by the way, I'm gonna give everybody JR's phone number so you can call or text to annoy the hell out of her too. Cheerleaders, Gentlemen's Club in Philadelphia, 2740 South Front Street, Philadelphia, 19148. Wednesday. Wow. I have backdropped information. Hey, everybody, if you haven't been to Cheerleaders recently, whole new renovation, beautiful VIP rooms, a 75-foot video wall, and Chef Felix providing some of the tastiest food in Philadelphia right from Cheerleaders' new kitchen. Everybody, mention the Green Legion when you go inside, and your cover is comped. And that's about all I can remember from the new news that I have. We are at Hawk's Nest Marina. Captain Joe Trainer, the low profile, JR, that
The boss.
boss bitch, bottom bitch,
Boss lady.
boss lady.
Boss lady.
All right,
That's what she
bottom
was.
bitch. Oh, yeah.
Self-proclaimed.
Sorry, I thought we were in a mystical song. Yo, Hef, I don't need all that. Got a job for you. Bring it up. Pimpin's back. Green Legion Radio, 102.5 FM Philadelphia. We will be back for one more segment right after this. And everybody who is on our YouTube channel right now, we appreciate you being here. David Loeb, sorry. Keenan, love ya. I'm sure Missy, Jay, Lou, man, see, all of you are there. Awesome stuff. We have one more segment. Guys, stay with us, and we'll be back right after these messages.
40-gallon drum.
Time,
Found it on
40
the weed line.
gallon drum.
4:15. Excellent. 4 minutes and 15 seconds if anybody has to pee or a maintenance wipe or whatever you need.
That's crazy. We should talk about that.
Well, man, your attorney brother, right?
We gotta
Right.
start doing
Real quick,
I know, but that's so interesting.
is all right, we have no contact information.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta lay that part.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Hey,
Website.
you can do whatever you want, but this-
Thomas! We can't bring him in here for a second?
I only had 3 mics. You can take mine and host the show.
How much energy, man?
That's how you go.
Okay.
Thomas and I were bonding
She
there.
wants
All
to
you
jump
fucking
out of that
clowns
seat, though.
passed
She
out
wants to
last
be
night.
the boss man.
Standing there and sitting in the rain for an hour and
Did
a
you
half,
watch-
catching
were you watching
absolutely
it?
nothing.
Yeah, I was-
I got in trouble by my boyfriend.
Already?
I mentioned the word sex.
Uh-oh. On the radio? Uh-oh.
Oh, man, crazy.
Oh, Meemaw.
No wonder there's 5,000 people watching right now. And they all started watching YouTube, too.
Shouldn't have done that. I don't know what I was thinking. It's the liquor. I don't drink. No, seriously, I don't drink.
You guys need to get a beer sponsor for this.
There's enough collection behind.
I
There is a sponsor.
lay so low. I've been asked to do so many podcasts and so many. The only reason I'm doing this is because of him.
There you go.
I don't do this. This is
I know
so
Yeah. It opens up to a whole nother, and a group of people that have some money, have fish. and like,
Yeah,
some
yeah.
money. You know what?
Yeah.
Reach out to be like, so who do we call again? How do we get down there? What's going on? And so,
What time is you leave tomorrow? You're
I'll
not
be back now.
You're
13
not gonna
days.
party with us on Friday?
I think it's less. I think, what, 13 days you're back here?
Yeah.
I get to meet the wife,
Yeah, she coming with the kids.
kids, the babies.
Yeah.
Are y'all gonna make me babysit while
The
y'all?
one
What do you want to talk about this
Is
one?
that what you want?
I have a feeling I'm gonna babysit. I'm
The
gonna
one's
be
not a
babysit.
baby anymore.
I'm the old lady.
Your earrings, is that a frigate?
Yeah, they're frigates.
Oh, that's
Hey,
awesome.
we're not losing any people on
One's
break.
sitting
either.
in
Oh, the
Hey,
other one's got the
well, this
red
is like get 'em
check.
onto the
That's
video.
really cute.
Are you,
Really? So when we come back, immediately.
My son gave it to me
Tournament shit, I've seen it.
for my birthday.
That's great.
Yeah, you want to talk about that? I know you guys have
What are we
busted
talking
a few.
about?
Yeah. Okay, so do me a favor. Come in.
No.
I'll intro and I'll say, hey, everybody, just so you know what I'm talking about and the reputation of Joe Trainer.
Yeah.
So many awards in the White Marlin, in the MMA, and then you go for broke. But when you're done, we only have 20
Still gotta
minutes
get
on this.
pictures to prove
Every
that
time
it's
you
not
are done talking, every time you are done talking, give contact info.
Yeah.
Make sure people know how to get in touch with you. I'm also going to blow you up
805.
with regards to something I noticed about you yesterday.
That felt like
you need it written down, write it down.
I'm not going to say I know anything about
Just like
who
straight
you
down.
were meeting at dinner.
You
Yeah, you
But,
can, yeah, we can.
but you know what I
plug
noticed
that.
on you?
We can
I
plug
First of
that.
all, you actually started to have dinner with,
Oh, yeah.
My friend.
yes.
They'll start you right away, they'll just like float.
Didn't
You
matter.
just pull it up
Your
that way.
back was turned to everyone, yet your
Oh.
head was on a constant radar.
The who will bite.
You were sitting with those other
And
people.
it's
And I couldn't figure out how to use the Keurig.
Yeah.
You need help over there?
Let her put her contact information in front of her, so.
Huh?
Put the contact information in front of you. Can
It's
you?
her contact
I'll figure
info.
it
She
out.
knows it.
You'll know it?
Just go like this
All right.
and
Well,
tell me to do it.
How much time?
Excellent.
So this is a child. This dude's a child. Like, no.
You can go
Oh,
straight
he
to
did
hell.
do Hootie. He did. You did play Hootie.
I never liked you.
No. We met Hootie this year.
You met-
All right, Green Legion Radio, Fox Sports, The Gambler, 102.5 FM, Philadelphia, brought to you by Kavanaugh's Restaurants in Philadelphia, Kavanaugh's Rittenhouse, Kavanaugh's Head House, Kavanaugh's Head House, Giggity, and Kavanaugh's River Deck,
Founding Fathers.
and Founding Fathers. Where is that?
That's on 16th and South.
16th and South.
Yeah.
16th and South. Founding Fathers, now part of the Kavanaugh's family. We are broadcasting live from Hawks Nest Marina in Cat Island, one of the most outlying islands.
No, yeah, it's out there.
Probably out there, right?
Central to Al.
We're with Captain Joe Trainer, who we all just had an amazing fishing experience with. And we're also with JR, who is Boss Lady. Is that what we want to go with?
Yeah,
I would say boss bitch if you wanted it.
No.
All right.
I'm not
She
that.
runs Hawks. No, when we talk about JR here, you think, okay, Hawks Nest Resort. All right. She runs the resort. She runs the F&B. She runs the marina. She runs the airstrip, which, by the way, I kind of feel later I might go over there and go naked and wait for a plane to land.
And she has to babysit me.
And full-time babysitter for Captain Joe Trainer. On that note, and real quick, JR, contact info for people interested in coming here.
Yeah, it's info@hawks-nest.com is our email. And we do WhatsApp. WhatsApp's where it's at for us in the islands.
Yeah.
Based on the cell tower's out right now. So everything's on internet, on Starlink.
And you know what? That's because Captain Joe Trainer bumped into it when we were.
You never know, but you never know.
All right,
So
one more
weird.
time on that contact info, please.
So it's 805-6535, area code 242.
All right, hold on a second. Now, let's describe.
Code. Do you know how to describe this shit?
Oh,
Stuff?
hold on.
Yeah, him and I are about ready.
All right, ready? Here we go.
242 comes first.
All right, both of you. 242.
242-805-6535.
All right, 6535.
WhatsApp,
And once
WhatsApp,
again,
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. And once again, the email info@hawks-nest.
Nest,
Dot.
as in where the bird lives. Yes.
Hey, I know where my bird lives. We're worrying about yours.
Fell into that one.
On that note, Captain Joe, you not only are hired for fishing trips, but you're also hired for fishing tournaments. And up in the Northeast, all right, from New York down to Maryland, we have 2 tournaments a year that are coveted as, I think, the biggest purse, right? The MMA is still the biggest purse.
No,
Is it the WMO?
Open.
Really?
It's gotten crazy. here.
So this is an interesting story, and I'm going to throw it to you after I say this. The amount of money that's at stake at either one of these tournaments is substantial. Substantial. And you had decided a long time ago that you were not going to screw around with the billfish part of the tournament. The Calcuttas, right? You guys were, tell me if I'm wrong, but you guys are always tuna.
Yeah, but I changed my mind.
All right, here we go. Well, but first,
Yeah.
awards, places, how many times, how many years, purses. Go.
A lot.
Here we go.
We won a lot.
It's about as awful a response as asking these 3 idiots what they want to do fishing wise today.
We won a lot.
Highlight 1 or 2.
No, so last year I think we only fished 1 tournament up north. I think we won a small tournament here. And then we won the Jimmy Johnson Yellowfins. I think we wound up winning $90-some thousand.
That's not your biggest purse, though.
No. I'm just
Biggest
saying.
purse in either tournament.
Somehow we're the hard
So in 2022, that was my year. We got hot. I have a guy, Matt Carter, works for me. We just got hot. We won 40,000 in Jimmy Johnson. We wound up winning 98,000 in the Huck tournament, and then I think we wound up killing a 657 in the Mid Atlantic.
Really?
And wound up winning the first place Blue Marlin in the
At 657.
657.
Usually the grander is going to win that.
No. I mean, usually it's 700s. I mean,
All right. So wait,
Some years it's
you
fine.
won the Blue Marlin.
we won a Blue Marlin.
First place.
First place.
Come on.
Yeah.
Disclose now.
So
No? How much did you win?
That
I
was
think we
cool.
won about 600. I think that year we won about $750,000. And there's got to be a lot of credit that goes out to Matt Carter, works for me there, and there's not too many. We were 123 miles away from the dock when we hooked that fish.
Oh, wow, you went way past.
Yeah, I was in a lot of fathoms, and
That's one way to describe
so
it.
we hooked it at 12 o'clock, and it was interesting because Matt's like, yo, that's a 650 all day. And it jumped, and now it's 12 o'clock, and we're not the fastest boat. We're a charter boat.
Were you on the time limit? Get it
Well,
back.
We hooked it at 12:05. And
What
Matt-
time do you have to be back? It's like 3 or?
No, line's out at 3:30, which that didn't matter because
Well, you're hooked.
This was a good one, and we got to be back. I think we got to land by 8 or 9. Thomas, do you know? 9:00. So Matt called it a 6. Matt's from Oregon, and he's one of my best friends, and we call him Redneck because he is a redneck. And then there's a whole story behind that.
Jansen, we can get away with redneck, right? All right.
So Matt called it a 650 on the bite. I called it a 700, and then we wound up leading this fish, and Matt. It was 3:25, and I said, "Whatever you do, Matt, we are slow boat." I said, "Whatever you do on a leader," I said, "don't let go." And he says, "That's all you need to tell me, Cap. I'm from Oregon Inlet. You say don't let go, I'll let go."
Did he do it with that facial expression? Everybody, did you see that on our YouTube
Yes.
channel?
That
Yes.
is Matt Carter, Redneck Matt. So he did not let go, and he's just, and there's now 50 pounds of drag, and he's leading him. He's got his leather gloves on, and then we stuck him, and then I came down and stuck him again, and then I'm like, they're like, "Why are you in gear?" I'm like, "Yeah, we have 124 out of bounds is 125 miles.
Is it?
So we were 124.3. I think I was in 2,700 fathoms.
I mean,
or some shit.
Joe, know you've been on the fence for a while about a number of things, but that's really cutting it close.
So I was running in, and then I texted my wife. She was pregnant with Taylor.
Yeah, that was the best when they came live to meet you.
So I texted her. I was like, I killed one. She's just like, "Is it worth coming to the scales?"
So Jersey.
So when I said I killed one, I said I killed a blue one,
Right.
and she's just like, "Is it worth coming?" And I'm like, "Come on."
That's funny.
So and then she texts me again, "Is it worth coming? Is it worth coming?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know. I think I called it 680, 700, and then Matt called it 650.
I would have just said, no, it's not worth coming. And then that money goes in a safety deposit box.
That would have been
It's not her to be Jersey.
So then we get back in there, and I was running full court, and I went downstairs. I was like, "You know what? Somebody's got to run the boat, and I'm going to have 2 beers just to calm down." Because it was stressful, the leader on the fish. And
I can give you a few other options. To
Well, I
calm you
don't
down,
drink
too.
on the boat, but I needed 2 beers just to chill out and just.
That was perfect. That was
Decompress.
awesome. We watched
I
that.
just love watching Thomas's facial expressions over there. dude.
Well, I was running.
You
When
called
we were
me.
running in. I already been running 3 hours, and I was still in the Wilmington. I'm like, God,
Hey,
good Lord.
right?
It was stressful. You
Well-
were taxing. You were
Yeah, I'm like,
stressed.
if the boat breaks down, something could happen.
My first
To watch them coming in live.
my first blue was with Billy on his boat. Billy Lloyd, God rest her soul, and Brian Nagel, don't care. But the 3 of us, and Billy said, we are catching something today. And that meant, we're going. We'll hit that 70-mile mark, and if it's not working, we're going further. We did not go 124, but I believe we were pushing 100
Yeah.
when my first blue hit. Sure as hell, squidder right in this blue marlin's path as soon as it realized it got hooked. Lo and behold, man, they never do this. We blasted the air horn. Somebody saw, and a squidder made a hard right to get out of the way of that blue marlin. Kind of cool. Doesn't happen. They don't give a damn.
No.
They're pissed off that they're working on a boat for 4 weeks straight to begin with.
Yeah.
But all right, contact information, Captain Joe Trainer. How do we fish with low profile?
So the best of it, we do Instagram, Avalon Charters, and then cell phone, email 215-740-5372.
Say that again, please.
do phone numbers 215-740-5372. And then email Fishman, FISHMANJOET @MSN.com. I mean, we don't really advertise. We just
You just did.
well, yeah, but I mean, everybody that comes to Bahamas with. I mean, we legally need to book all our stuff in the Bahamas that we book is already booked before we get here. That is what we legally have to do to stay a legal charter boat, fishing boat in the Bahamas. So, but by the time we get here, everything's done. They have booked their rooms by themselves. We have done all our stuff.
It's a separate.
All right. And when are you here at Hawk's Nest in the Bahamas on Cat Island? From when to when, generally speaking?
Spring.
So, yeah, I mean, we do some stuff in San Salvador, which is an awesome spot. And
So
we do
how
some-
long are you here? How long is low profile here in the Bahamas?
So I usually get here at the beginning of February just because I have to come here because if I don't, I'm like a lost dog. I need to go back to my home. And this is the second one to me.
Did everybody see that?
It's just it.
Aw, you're a good boy.
My wife's just, she's just like, you need to get back there, don't you?
Oh,
And I'm
I
like,
guarantee
"Yeah."
she's tired of you by the first week you come back.
Well,
How
yeah.
long are you here?
Well, we're at Hawk's Nest. The heart of it's now until June 1st. And then we're in.
And then you
trying to
run
be
back up to
sensible.
Avalon,
Yep.
and you are fishing in Avalon from June 1st until
January 1st.
really?
I think we're going to do Oregon Inlet this year.
You
Partnered,
yeah, you do change stuff.
I partnered up with a guy from Mark de Blasio here on Waterproof Network and Intel Service, and I did some fishing there this year, and he's just been a great friend of mine for years, and I think I need to go back and kill some bluefin.
There we go.
I think you're doing another trip.
Well, all right, everyone. Captain Joe Trainer, low profile. Give me that contact info one more time, please.
All right. Cell phone 215-740-5372 and email fishmanjoet, FISHMANJOET @MSN.com.
JR, Hawk's Nest.
Done talking.
This is great.
Can you tell I had too many?
Listen,
shots?
no, it's okay. Just make sure we start with the area code first. 242
Yeah, 805.
805. 6535. And everybody, it is much easier to make contact with that number if you use WhatsApp. Please use WhatsApp 242-80525.
805 653.
6535. Damn it, I almost had it.
Close.
Yeah. Jansen.
You were talking about the honor bar.
The Jansen's sleeping.
Oh, real quick, yes. And you know what? You know what the best part about this place is? Not the best part, but damn near close. So it's so intimate. And when you, as a guest down here, is not ready to go to sleep, to whatever, stop enjoying your spirits, Hawk's Nest has an honor bar. And that is so damn cool.
We trust.
Because I absolutely lied my ass off last
Don't
night.
start.
No, it's amazing. It's like that's what I say about this place. It's the way it's like when we come back to the dock, you know, and other marinas, people go on their iPhones. You know what? Me and the other captains hang out. We don't use our iPhones and all that. It's all
Well,
it's
and
always-
on that note, we're going to have to bill these three.
perfect.
They were on old
No, it's the way the world's supposed to be. I mean, a lot of trust factor. And
Well, and you guys also here,
Yeah.
before we do want to end the show with an hour and a half in, if you're not having those conversations, then you don't have a fleet coming out of South Jersey that's telling you GPS locations from when they hit the yellows the day before. You guys have to talk.
Well, we're all family here. I mean, that's what thing is. I mean, I I had 20 people call me in the last 5 to 6 days and say, Joe, you fish hard there. What do you need? Like, it's all brother and sisterhood. I mean,
Yeah.
that doesn't
Even with
exist.
the
anymore.
natives.
And I asked Thomas everything he needed for the last 2 days, and no.
But even, can I just plug in, even with the natives, like the natives just love to see these guys come in. They take care of them.
Oh yeah.
It's an out island. It needs to happen. They need to eat.
I don't think
We're
island natives are anything other than sweet.
Oh, no. they're-
I mean, that's it,
I mean, these
for all the reasons.
these docks, you can leave every $2,000 rod sitting there. Your
Yeah.
80s and
I left this overnight.
Yeah.
Didn't have to worry about it.
Oh, well,
Exactly.
when I get here every year, I walk into the kitchen and the girls give me a hug. They said, welcome home, Joe. I mean,
I haven't got a
Where-
hug from you yet, you
well,
dick.
that's because you weren't in the kitchen. And you ain't cooking me dinner. So but these girls are giving me hugs. They're like, they welcome, Joe, welcome home. That means it's season. They're going to start making some money. And I love
Oh,
it.
of course that
They-
happened, but
But they do
everybody
everything
protects
for,
everybody.
we
Yeah.
always, I
Keep
work
it.
so well with the kitchen clientele. I'm like, we got people coming in for dinner and this, that, and the other thing. And
well,
they
when
do-
we got down here, we were
It's-
famished, and you guys
Yeah.
served before 5.
All right, you want 20 minutes? All right, perfect. No problem. I'll talk to my girls. And they make it happen. They do an unbelievable job. They do.
All right. We are going to call this one a day. However, let's make sure this is not our last fishing show
That's
here on Fox Sports 102.5 FM Philadelphia. Justin, Phil, Thomas, Ken, Anton, JR, Captain Joe, who I've known for years. And thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. John Jansen, back in studio. You're fired, but I thank you as well.
Go Pirates.
Jansen,
Let me
Good.
know any more goofy songs.
Yeah.
Send me my way.
good luck on your.
Come down here.
Uh-oh.
We'll make it
Yeah. Yo, you're in good shape, Jansen. She doesn't want any part of me. I smell like low tide right now.
Yeah. We have a shower.
like a foot. Every captain, every captain. That smells
And they're downwind. So anyway.
Let's do it.
Jansen and Ballackinwood, JR from Hawks Nest, Captain Joe Trainer, low profile, Quimby host. Yeah, great show, you guys.
Cheers.
Go Phillies. Go Sixers. Da 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 da. All right, go Flyers. Whatever. Everybody, Green Legion Radio, Fox Sports The Gambler, 102.5 FM. Don't know what our next show is, but we will inform you. Thanks. Massive amount of people listening in today. Jansen, thank you. And we are out.
That was good.
My man, thanks, Jansen. Appreciate it.
We done?
I think that's what you should do.
No more camera.
All right, man. I don't
Can
know
we
next,
just turn
but and if you could be available whenever it is, love you. All right, we'll do. Yeah, I was thinking we should probably start the Saturday show up again there.
There.
Yeah.
12 days.